Hey guys, Mayflower here. I am just mixing up some pour medium with acrylic paint. Now the acrylic paint I make sure is really nice. This is actually a custom color right here. I make sure it's all nice and mixed up and smooth. Then I add the pour medium, mix it up. Then I add, you only need 1 drop of Cell Creator. And once you've got that done, and I just mixed it, I've got green and black over here, mix it again. Whoops, don't worry if you spill a little on your canvas, that's fine. But you're gonna wanna make sure everything is mixed up really, really nicely and the fun can begin. So here's what we're gonna do. If you've tuned into my channel, you've seen some of my pour videos before. Something I'm gonna tell you is that this black, you're gonna see flecks of gold in this in the finished pictures over on my blog, or you should hopefully. I put some gold paint in my black paint here. So I am going to start with my black paint like so. And I'm going to just roll it all over. I'm making a background here. I have an idea for a project, and what part of that idea is that I want the whole back to be covered first. So I can come in here if I need to, because we're still single color, and just move it around. Don't worry about it if anything like that happens. Okay, so that's, you can see, ooh, and isn't that pretty? You can see that beautiful orange paint reacting with the black. Don't worry about it though. I just want an all over coating on this canvas. Okay, so that the paint, when I go to use more paint, I'm trying to reduce waste. And to reduce waste by doing stuff like I'm doing here, I'm hoping to kind of reduce the waste. Now what I want to do is, let's see if this will work. Let's hope so. So now I've got some green and it's already mixed up. I'm going to try, well, I was hoping for lines, but I'll take dots. I'm adding it in. So this is a little different. I usually do what's called a dirty pour, where I pour it all together. But I wanted to try something a little different here. I wanted to try pouring it on top and seeing if I could make some cool effects. We're going to find out if I can or not. And then I got my lime green. Ooh, this is fun. And I really need to get more in the middle. I realize I said that and then went to the outside, but I need to get more in the middle here. And then my orange. Now I said before, and I'm saying it again, I'm really trying to reduce waste. Okay, so I'm trying to not have a ton of excess or leftover fall over the sides. It's inevitable that some will happen, but I'd like to try and make it less versus more. Okay, and I can already see here that this is reacting. I can already see, oh, and I love that. I can already see in here the colors are starting to kind of do their paint pour medium thing. So now what I'm going to do is just move it around a little bit. Not a lot. Not a lot, because again, I don't want to be like crazy dripping all over the edges. I also want to keep that cool like circular look, but I am also still looking for the cool paint pour effects, and to get those we do have to stretch it somewhat. So notice how I'm just kind of slowly, this isn't the most exciting video probably, but this is how you do it. So slowly moving one way, slowly moving the other. If you don't love what you create, a couple of things you could do. Yes, I have made some paint pours that I do not like at all. It does happen. Couple things that you can do. Number one, you can totally start over, guys. You can always start over. Oh gosh, look. So that's really stretching and changing, and I kind of love how on this end it's really, really black. So I'm kind of thinking, and yes, I just came in here with black paint and just put it along the side. So I'm kind of thinking I love how that is with the black being so thick on this end. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I want it. I like it how it's solid black over on this side. But what I'm really seeing, all of that tilting, but on that side we still have a spot that's not, right over here there's a spot where there's no paint, and I really avoid putting my finger in there, but there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna zoom you in. I mean, really Look at that. Look at how it's doing its thing. It's got like all the little cells and all the color variations, and it's not blending, it's just doing its thing. I just love that. Now, if you want to get crazy, you can do other things too. You can do things like, for example, I could take the black here and like put little dots into there, kind of add an element of chaos. Okay, I could also come in within that and dot a color within a color, kind of a thing. And if you're wondering, well, won't that mess it up? Well, won't that do bad things? No, we could keep doing it. We can just add like funky little color dots, because we can also, remember, we can always stretch it back out. We can always change it up. Oh my goodness, though, this turned out so cool. So that's a little different technique than the dirty pour you guys usually see me do. Why did I change it up? Because I was looking for a background. I'm going to be putting a Halloween, turning this into a Halloween piece, and I really just wanted this for the background for the piece I have in mind. And yes, I am going to come back through here with the black and just kind of coat any edges that are not covered, because I want the edges on this piece, I do want the edges covered. So you're going to see a few droplets of black, and I could do this, by the way, guys, I could have done this once it was dry as well. I don't have to do this right now while it's still wet. I could allow this to totally dry. And this heat tool step is totally optional. I've just kind of found sometimes it helps move some things around or add to the effects that you get. I absolutely love that. And you will notice I still have quite a bit of paint left, so I have enough for more projects. So the way I did this, I don't even think there's a teaspoon drop. Let me zoom you back out. So there's not even a teaspoon. The blue paint is old project. There's not even a teaspoon of black paint. So I wasted almost zero paint because I did that layer, that base layer first. So I think that's something to keep in mind, is that you can absolutely do this stuff without dumping tons and tons of paint all over. There's a couple drops over here. Here, I'll show you. So you see there's a couple little drops of green and orange, but not much. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love the results on this. I think it looks so cool. And I'm almost sorry to cover it up, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to put some Happy Halloween on here, but I think I'll keep it pretty minimal because I just love how that one turned out. And I hope you do too. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.